want to talk to you about the customer journey and how people decide whether or not they're going to buy from you or another accounting firm. So let me know if you are watching live, #live. Let me know if you're watching the replay, #replay. If you're watching this on YouTube, then hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when I go live. And if you're watching on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn, then please like and share. I would highly appreciate it. And if you're not following me, then click that follow button. All right, let's dive on in and talk about the customer journey. Now, I'm just going to share my screen with you, and we're going to look at the old versus new customer journey and how people used to buy back in 1995 and beyond, and how people buy now in 2022. All right, so the old customer journey used to be very much about the fact that a supplier would be advertising somewhere. So an accounting firm owner would advertise on the radio, or they would advertise in the Yellow Pages, or they would advertise in the back of a magazine, something like that. And you would do that advertising, and what would happen is someone who has a problem and was looking for an accountant would go, oh, look, there is an accountant. I'm going to reach out to them and ask them what solutions they have, and then I'm going to buy their product. Now, that seems really simple, doesn't it? And rather lovely. So, you've advertised, and someone who is aware that they have a problem goes, do you know what? I'm going to buy from you. And they don't look around. They don't phone 5 or 10 accounting firms. They decide that they're going to work with you. And this is how people used to buy in 1995. Or they would ask for a referral. They would say, hey, I'm looking for an accountant. Someone would refer you. They would come to you, say, what's your solution? What can I buy? And they would buy from you. That was lovely. That enabled you to grow a accounting firm where you've maybe now got 300 or 400 clients. You've got a team, but maybe they're not the best clients that you could want. Now, the new customer journey is very, very different though. When someone is looking for accounting services, you are assuming that they know what their problem is, they know the solution that they want and what they need, and we're assuming that they have everything they need to go, ooh, you're the accountant for me. However, we can't assume. We have to be in control of that customer's journey. So the customer journey in 2022 is very, very, very different. So what is it? Well, what happens is your ideal client has a problem. And back in 1995, if they had a problem, they had to go to an expert to overcome that problem, the expert being you. They'd have to come to you and say, hey, I'm in pain, sort me out, help me. Now, when someone has a problem, they don't have to come to you. They can go to Google, or they can go to their social media channels. And it means that they are in control of overcoming their problems. So what they do is they look for a solution themselves. They don't look for a supplier, they look for a solution. So, hey, my cash flow's bad. Hey, I'm really struggling with, keeping everything on file. All of these things. I don't have the profits that I need. I don't have the money to pay my team. They're not going to reach out to an accountant for that help. What they're going to do is they're going to Google, how do I make more profit in my business? How do I get better cash flow? That's what they're going to be doing. So they've got a problem, they're problem aware, and they're looking for a solution. And that looking for a solution is something they do by themselves. Then what they do, once they've done the research and they've found an answer to their solution, they then look for a product to overcome that solution. So they're not looking for a supplier at this stage, they're looking for a product. What is it that they need to overcome that pain? And they're making that decision on their own. They're not coming to you like they did back in 1995 to say, what is the problem? What is the solution? And what are you going to sell me? Now they're saying, I know what my problem is. I'm looking for a solution. I'm going to find my own product. Once I've found what I'm looking for, then I'm going to look for a supplier. All right. So this is what I really want you to understand is once you get your head around the buyer's journey and once you understand that the way people are buying is very, very different, you start to realize that the magic happens when you market to people in a different way. And when you market to different people in a different way, that's when you get those premium clients, and you also get the talent that you're looking for, the top tier talent. Because if you think about how you used to hire years and years ago, you would say, hey, I'm hiring, and you'd have a flood of people that want to work with you. Now you say, hey, I'm hiring, and the person who is looking for the job tends to have more control over where they want to work. They have more autonomy, and they decide what they're looking for. They're less being auditioned, and you're the one being auditioned. So you have to take control. So what does that look like? Well, back in 1995, it could take 90 minutes from someone saying, hey, I'm looking for an accountant, to actually deciding to work with you. Whereas now it takes anywhere from 90 days to 2 years or more for someone to go, I need some help. I've got a problem. What is my solution? What kind of problem, what kind of product am I looking for to overcome this problem? And what supplier? And that can take 90 days to 2 years. And that means that the amount of marketing that you do has to actually last 2 years or more. You have to constantly stay front of mind. So what does this look like? Well, you want to feature as high as possible in this customer journey. So when someone is looking for overcoming their problem, you need to have content out there. You need to have videos and articles and blogs and updates on your social media to help people educate how to overcome their problems. And if you're not doing that, you're missing out on starting the customer journey with someone. And if all you say is, hey, I'm an accountant, and you rely on people stumbling across you, so they're stumbling across your website because they're price shopping, then you're not going to get those good clients. So you need to say, right, I need a client in 2 years' time that matches this criteria. What content do I need to share with them to get them to go on that customer journey so that I can then get them as a client? And your content is what will control the customer journey. And you have to think anywhere from 90 days to 2 years so that you can control that customer journey. All right. Let me know if you're live, watching this live, #live, or if you're watching the replay. What I would love for you to also let me know is, the insights that you're getting from this. So do comment, do let me know, is this an aha moment for you? Because what I'm seeing a lot of people do is think that they can get clients like this super quickly. Hey, buy my stuff. Hey, buy my stuff. Or, oh, I've got a LinkedIn page, so people will buy from me. Or I've posted an update 2 weeks ago. Why is no one buying from me? And the reason why is because you're not taking them on that customer journey. Now, there's 3 things that you really need to have in place before you can even start thinking about this customer journey. The first thing is understanding who is your ideal client. And this comes down to positioning in the marketplace. Okay, so this is your brand positioning. Who is your ideal client? Because you can't write content for someone and help them overcome their pains if you don't know who is an ideal client. Secondly, once you know who is an ideal client, you have to get super clear on what their problem is, the things that keep them up at night, their pains, their fears, their frustrations, because you have to create content to help them overcome that problem. And then when they have done enough research for 90 days to 2 years, you then have to say, what is your offer to help them overcome that problem that transforms the situation that they are in? So let me just stop sharing my screen. What I have gone through with you is how people used to buy in 1995 versus how they buy now in 2022. It is essential, absolutely essential, that you take control of the customer journey, the buyer's journey. And the only way you can do this successfully is to start with brand strategy. Who is your ideal client? What are their problems? What is it that you're going to offer them to help them overcome those problems? When you get the market right, when you get your message right, and when you get your offer right, you can then start doing content marketing around that, taking people on that customer journey and getting those premium clients and the top tier talent that you're looking for. What happens when you do content marketing in a way that positions you as an authority with credibility, as what we call a vital accountant? You start to get the cream of the crop with clients and with talent. If you choose to opt out of marketing, and if you choose not to put together a brand strategy before you do your marketing, you are going to lose potential clients to competitors. Now, the thing is your competitors are probably not as good at servicing the clients as you are. Maybe you're more talented than them. Maybe you're better than them at servicing the clients. But if you are bad at brand, and if you haven't organized your marketing to take people on a customer journey, you are not going to get those clients. And unfortunately, in today's age, it's the better marketer that has the better business, not the person that serves their client the best. And this is the thing that you have to get your head around so that you can go, do you know what? I need to become a great marketer. I need to market my firm because I am the best accounting firm owner out there and I have the best team, and you need to get that team in front of potential clients. All right, let me know, #live, #replay if you've watched this. What's been your biggest takeaway? And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.